Everyone, I am back again today with this video about the Iceblock business. I'm very happy with all the people who have watched my videos, and because of my videos they have gone ahead to start their Iceblock business. I'm also happy because I see many YouTubers and content creators have watched my videos and have created other videos about the Iceblock business. I am not angry. The ideas are flowing, ever flowing. Now, I've seen a lot of things happening around the ice block business in Nigeria, and that is why I'm coming up with this video today. What I want to talk to you about in this video is that you need good money to go into ice block business. You need good money to go into ice block business. And in this video, I will be telling you why you need good money to go into the ice block business. I will try to do some breakdowns. Many people come to me in my DM, they come to me on WhatsApp, and they message me and they said they want to do this about Iceblock, they want to do this. Everything you need about the Iceblock business, I have done them on my videos on this very channel, Dr. Olubengade's YouTube channel. Go and look at the Iceblock playlist and check the videos one after the other. As far as Nigeria is concerned, I am the one that have done the most videos on YouTube about Iceblock business. Different aspects of the Iceblock business are spoken about. Do you want to use solar? Do you want to use inverter? Do you want to use generator? Do you want to use anything you want to use? Even generator, even prepaid. You want to use prepaid for Iceblock? I've done videos about it, and go and check that out. This video, I want to talk about why you need good money to start the Iceblock business. Many people come to me when you talk about a business. There are some businesses that you don't even need money for. Even with 100 naira, 50 naira, 50,000 naira, sorry, 100,000 naira, 50,000 naira, you can start some businesses, but not Iceblock business. If you want to go into Iceblock business today, you need millions, not one, not two. You need millions. That is, if you want to do it without stress and without any difficulty. When I made my first Iceblock business video about 4 years ago or 5 years ago on this channel, that time things the exchange rate was different. That time I got my first machine with about 250,000 naira, and if you have 500, I now bought freezers to be able to store, because after the machine has produced, you have to store in the freezer and allow the machine to keep producing more, and put in the machine, put the water and the nylon in the machine so that they can produce more. And then I have to do this and do that and many other things. All these things I've spoken about them on in my videos. That time, if you have 500,000 naira, you can set up. Today, you cannot set up Iceblock business with 500,000 naira. The cost of things have gone up. And you know, most of the things you use for Iceblock business are imported. Many people will now come to me and they're asking me for the price. If I tell you the price in my video today, in the next 2 months, the price will have changed, or in the next 1 year. So anytime people are seeing the video I did, you should know that you need to go to the market now and ask what is the current price. Some people are in Ghana, some people are outside the country. They are asking me, they want to go into the business. You are in Ghana, you are in Cameroon, you are in such and such a country. I cannot come to your country to come and do the business. I am working as a university lecturer here in Nigeria. So I cannot leave my job and come to your country and look and do survey for you. You yourself, anywhere you are, do your market survey, do your feasibility studies and see and find out if there's demand for Iceblock where you are in your country, and then find out those who are already in the business and go and learn from them and see what they are doing and how they are doing it, and then see how you can improve on it. That is how it goes. Then find out those who are manufacturing Iceblock machine in your country. You cannot now say somebody should build Iceblock machine for you in Nigeria and then transport it to Ghana. It is not a wise decision. It is not it will not be profitable, because the cost they will do it, and then the transportation itself is another issue. On the way, they are going to be asking you question: why are you bringing a Iceblock machine to our country, and so many and so on and so forth, and they are going to charge you for so many things on the way. So the best bet is in your country there, find out those who are doing the Iceblock machine locally, and then you can have them to do it for you, and then you have the broader scope of knowledge from my videos. Then you can now localize it where you are. Now let me go on and talk about why you need good money to start your Iceblock business. A poor man cannot start an Iceblock business. A poor man cannot start many businesses, because the poor man will be thinking of money to feed inside of the business. If you want to go into Iceblock business, forget about the money you are going to use for feed coming out of the business immediately. Your first thing you want to do is that you go into the Iceblock business. Then you want to run the business, let the business be able to buy back everything you have put into it, then you can now start making profits. If your aim is that once I get the Iceblock machine now, I'm going to start eating from it every day. What about the day that the machine breaks down? If the machine breaks down, that means you will not eat. That means you'll be under pressure. That means the business will be shut down for a while. If you are going to Iceblock business, you should make sure that you have some money extra kept for maintenance. Sometimes something may go wrong and you may need to spend to to make things to be up. So you have to save for that and many other things, because many other people are going to the business in the wrong way and they're just struggling. You have to factor in so many things that you make use to make the business to run, like what we call miscellaneous expenses or contingency. Now, why do you need good money to go into a ice block business? Now, the machine itself is expensive. If you are using freezer, somebody was telling me about solar freezer. If you're using solar freezer, you are going to be limited. Why? Because the solar freezer, the way they do the solar freezer, they is so commercially. When the water, the nylon you use to tie the water, the nylon will definitely break along the line. Now you now tie the nylon, you put it, you arrange it in the freezer. When one breaks, it's going to form a layer of ice block, and it will be difficult for you to remove the ice block that have been there before. If you struggle with it and to use some tools like chisel, which will make for removing ice block from the machine normally, if you struggle with it, you are going to spoil the freezer in the long run. The freezer will begin to deteriorate because of that pressure, because the freezer is not built for that kind of commercial ice block machine production, ice block production. But when you have a ice block machine specially built for the purpose of ice block making, that machine is going to be expensive. In some cases, at a point, you have to have 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million to buy the machine. Before, the machine was just sold for 1.5 million or thereabout. If you contact the cooler or other people that have put in my video, if you contact them, I allow you to contact people you want to contact to get your machine independently. Don't come and be asking me, who do I contact? I've made a video about who to contact. Ice block, best ice block machine makers and sellers in Nigeria. I've done a video on that. I just listed them and I put their phone number and their details there, even though they did not pay me. The person that will even help you to do the solar is the third one. I talk about the cooler, I talk about Mr. Femi at Ibadan, and I talk about Avatech, who help people to build solar. And Avatech is just recently telling me that a lot of things are coming up and he's into so many things now and helping people to do solar, this thing, and many other things like that. So if you have a brand and you want me, maybe you are ice block machine maker, maybe you are ice block machine maker, solar, you make solar for ice block, you build code room, contact me so that I can project your what you are doing. But you are going to pay me a token because people are going to get to know you. Mr. Femi at Ibadan told me at a point that where did I put his number? People were just calling him, calling him. This is because we are in this business and we are reliable. Anybody that will recommend to anyone, they know that we cannot lie. We cannot lie. We cannot lie. And I have never on this channel collected money from anybody watching, listening, and then not fulfilling or doing what I said I want to do for them. That is it. Integrity is very, very key. And then if you are doing any business, integrity is very, very key. Make sure you are a man or a woman of integrity. Now, back to the business. Now, if you want to get the ice block machine itself, there are some machines that can freeze in 4 hours. Some can freeze in 8 hours. Some will freeze in 12 hours. Some will freeze in 24 hours. You decide which one you want to go for. Definitely, the price of the one for 4 hours will be more than the one for 8 hours. Than the one for 8 hours, the price or the cost will be more than the one for 12 hours. The one for 12 hours will be more expensive than the one for 24 hours. And then you can see everything like that. Then if you want to use solar, you are going to pay more because you're going to pay for the batteries, paying for the panels, paying for every other thing. More and more expensive. Those days, now if the machine is going to be using 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower, or 4 horsepower, you can imagine the amount of solar batteries you're going to need. And then maybe it's going to run for 24 hours. So all these things are the things you have to factor in. The cost of solar is high. So also is the cost of power supply that is the PACM power supply in the country. And so also is the price of fuel is expensive. So the price of fuel, especially petrol and diesel, have made people to leave the ice block business. But this has made it also an opportunity for those who have the money to go into it. What the inflation and the increase in the price of things just did was that it made sure that those who don't have the capital are going to be weeded out. But those who have the capital, this is the opportunity for them. The opportunity for them in the sense that they have the capital and then they can make back their money. Ice block machine, one ice block that is large, that is the commercial one, used to sell for 100 naira those days when I started the business and started making videos about ice block machine. But today, ice block machine, one ice block like that, as at the last time I knew, last season, is sold for 700. Now you can come up and sell even for up to 1,000 because it is in high demand. The issue now is that there is no people are not getting it, people are not getting it, many people are out of the business because of the cost of production. Many are looking for where there's light, but anywhere there's light, definitely you know that is band A, you are going to pay more. So think of all these things, weigh it. Is solar going to be more preferable than paying for band A, or is gen going to be more? You think of the one that is beneficial for you and that will make you to have a good return on your investment, and then you go into it. In my next video, I'm going to do a breakdown showing you what it costs and everything, and then I'm going to do that. I'm trying to bring one Mr. Avatek and some other people on board so that they can hear from them about the ice block machine and other things, so that you can decide on what you want to do. So if you're going to go into the ice block business, you need money, and not just money, you need good money to go into the ice block business. You need good money to go into the ice block business, to produce the machine and to do other things and many other things that you want to do. You need money, you need this, you need that to go into it. It is capital intensive today. Those days it was not capital intensive. Today it is capital intensive. Don't let anybody to lie to you. If you want to go into the ice block business without any minimum you need today, you will need nothing less than, for you to set up properly, you need about 3 to 5 million to set up properly. You need 3 to 5 million. And then if you want to set up without depending on PACN, even places where they say there's band A, they still take the light. The area I'm living is band A, but for about 1 week, the light was off. Then we have to make some contribution for temporary solution to the light problem. That's not permanent, just temporary. So you can imagine now you are into the ice block business, you have invested, you must be able to have your own source of power supply, and that is solar, and that is going to cost you a lot. So that is why I said you need a lot of capital to go into the ice block business, but you are going to make your money if you go into it. I've seen many people coming into the ice block and talking about it on social media, and I said, I am the barber of this ice block business as far as these videos are concerned, and information and experience and every other thing. I'm the barber in it, and that's why I'll bring you this content, that if you want to go into it, don't go and watch my video. Go and watch my video of that time to know how to do it, but don't watch it in the area of the finances. You need much more than what I said then. Then ice block was selling for 100 naira. Now it sells for between 700 and above, one single ice block. So, and especially when there's no light, and the rainy season is clearing off now. We are now in the month of October. Rainy season is going, the heat is here. So in the next, from now till March, April, 1,000 per ice block, and then if you have 70 in a machine, that means you're going to be making how much? 1,000 naira times 70. That is 70,000 naira per 24 hours, if it's 24 hours machine. 70,000 naira in 10 places. That is 70,000, that's 700,000 in 10 days. That means 700,000 in 10 days. That means 700,000 in 20 days. That is 1.4 million. In 30 days, that's 7 times 3, 21. That's 2.1 million in 30 days. So imagine how much you have put into it. That's why I say it is capital intensive. But if you put in the capital, you also make your money. This is how I just analyze it then also. And many people come into it. So today, the ice block machine business is not for the poor. It's not for those who are struggling. If you are struggling, you are going to be struggling even in the ice block business. And I said it then that if you are going to go for the machine, go for a new machine. Don't go and buy old machine from somebody. Go for your new machine, whether newly built, whether newly manufactured. And as far as Nigeria is concerned, there are many people that build the machine. The Cooler is one of them. Mr. Femi at Ibadan is one of them. If you talk about solar, somebody I trust is based in Ilorin, is Avatech, I'll leave their these details in the description. They are not paying me for all I do, but I want to bring value to you. These are people that I know. The cooler have their prices. I've spoken about all this in a previous video. I'm going to leave the link of that video in the description section also, so that you can contact them. You can see the analysis now. If one ice block is selling for 1,000 naira and your machine is producing 70, that is the type of machine I use. Then let's say the machine is even producing 100. That is 1,000 naira for one ice block times 100. That is, you are going to make how much? 1,000 naira times 100 ice block. That is, for every time you produce, you're going to make 100,000 naira. Now, every time you produce, that is if your machine is producing 100 and you sell for 1,000 naira. Now, it is plus or minus. It depends on your marketing strategy. I've done videos about marketing strategies where you can market to people in popular markets where transporters are. People are coming and going. They need cold drinks. Sell to people on campuses. Most campuses now they use prepaid meters, so the people they prefer ice block instead of paying for prepaid. They prefer to use ice block, and then even most of the people that sell on campuses, their shops are usually small. So the smallness of the shop make it so that they cannot put freezers like that in the shop like that. So because of that, because they have to arrange other things they are selling, so they cannot be arranging freezers in their shop. So if you want to come into the business, you can come in a single sell. If your machine is producing 100 ice block, you are going to make 100,000 naira. If you are selling for 1,000, in 10 days, that is 1 million. That means in 30 days, if you are producing consistently, making 100,000 per day, you're going to make 3 million naira in 30 days. Now, how much are we talking about the machine? Maybe the machine itself is 4 million, the solar is 3 million, that's 7 million. That's why I said this business is not for the poor people, it is for the rich people, and the rich take advantage. Well, one way the poor people can do it is come together as a cooperative. Form a cooperative. Form a cooperative in the sense that your aim, you can be the one guiding it together. I've tried to do that. Many did not key into it. So I have left that. But if you're interested, you gather people around you and then talk to them, play this video to them that if you go into this business, this is what you can make. And then a few will subscribe, a few will not subscribe. People prefer to give money to companies as shareholders here and there, but they don't want to give money into the business that they can be looking at with their eyes like this, and which is going to make them more money. So you gather them, you tell them about the business. If you do it in 90 days, you can recoup back your money with proper risk management and everything. By the way, I help people to trade forex. I help them to manage their forex trading account. They fund their own account, give me the password, I have access to it, and I trade. The profit I make, they see it, they make the withdrawal, and then they give me my own percentage based on it. So in a month, I can make up to 20% of your capital, but the minimum I can manage, the minimum amount in your account I can manage is 300,000 naira. So if you don't have 300,000 naira, you cannot open that account and fund it. So you don't know how to trade, or you've been trading forex, making losses, but you have the capital. You can contact me. It is your own account. I will just give me the username and password. I will trade the trading account, and then the profit I make, you are the one that will withdraw you are the one that will make the withdrawal, and then you give me my own percentage. If you are interested, you can contact me on that at 08036910988. Send me a message on WhatsApp, then I'm going to react to that. Please send me a WhatsApp message. Don't call me, because if you call me, I may be at a meeting, I may be at anywhere, I may be doing something else, which I want to take time to process, especially when you are calling me for the first time. If it's somebody that I've been knowing for some time, fine. But you are reaching out to me for the first time, send me a WhatsApp message so that I can see it and digest it, and then I can respond appropriately. But you're just calling me for out of nowhere. I'm a lecturer. Now you call me out of nowhere. Maybe I'm in a lecture hall. Maybe I'm preparing my lecture note. Down, you're calling me on Iceblock. As you're calling me about Iceblock, about Forex, I'm looking, are you real? Are you fake? So I don't have time to process it. I will still tell you, go and send me a WhatsApp message. That's simple as that, because I need time to process. There are many things that I'm into, so I need time to process one before the other. Also, I've advised people to go into farming. Go into farming. You can farm around your house. If I show you the little farm I farm around my house, and then it is not everything you outsource to other people to do for you. Some things you do by yourself. The I weeded by myself. My wife did some, my children also did some. I also did majority of the weeding. People were looking at me. Day one, I weed 2 lands. Day two, I went two rows of ridges. Day three, I weeded four. So like that in 5 days. I weed some in the morning, I weed some in the afternoon, in the evening, sorry. I weed another one in the morning, I weed another one in the evening. And then that goes. And then before you know it, the weeding has been done. I planted beans. The beans were like they were not coming. After the weeding, the beans spread out properly. This is it. Now many people will be ashamed to weed like that. And then you're not going, if I call people to do that weeding for me, they will take like 10,000 naira from me. 10,000 naira. And I have this little time. And it's also exercise for me. I think I can bend my back. At least I can also do some exercise on the farm. And that is good. So you can farm around your house. And then you see, for the past 4 to 5 months, we have not bought okra. And even after this rainy season, we are not likely to buy okra in another 6 months because the dried okra, we have cut them. The one we could not cook, we cut them, and then we can use it to make soup later. So these are strategies that you can use. And you know what they sell okra? Just 4 pieces or 5 pieces, they sell for 200 naira in the market. And every time you are cooking soup, you're cooking soup. And that 200 naira is just for one serving if you have a small family. One serving. And then you can imagine this one is going here, this one is going back from your farm. I ate pawpaw. Yesterday, I went to pluck the pawpaw. I caught it and I ate it, and I caught for my family members too. I kept for everybody. Everybody ate and was happy. So these are some of the things you can do. Maize, you can plant maize. You can plant egusi and many other things that you can do. So our beans is coming up, and then everything is going on gradually, and there's a lot you can do, especially if your house is fenced. Let's now say your house is fenced and it is also plastered, the floor is plastered. You can get soil in sacks. Go to a bushy area, get sacks, and then pack soil in the sack. You can just pack it small. You are going out today with your car, put 2 sacks in the car, or buy sacks from the market at 200 naira, 300 naira, put them in your car, pack soil, put it in the sack. Go to where they are having poultry, collect the poultry dung, put it together in the sack, and then leave it, put it somewhere. After 1 week, plant something there and begin to put water in it. It doesn't cost you anything. Just put two there today. Tomorrow put another two. Next tomorrow put another two. Next tomorrow put another two. Before you know it, you'll be surprised that wow, when did I start all this? I have yam in sacks. We've eaten one of one in a sack, and we are letting the others to grow and do well before we eat them. So all these things, they add up to the success story. So when you are saying that this is small, you can also get from here, you can get from here, you can get from here. So in essence, I am saying that to go into the Iceblock business, it is still profitable today. The only thing is that it is capital intensive, and it is for those who are wealthy. So this is where I'm going to stop now. If you have question for me, if you want to ask me any question, ask in the comment section of this video, just below this video, and I'm going to come there and respond. And I'm very happy. All people that have gone into Iceblock business through my videos, I'm very happy and I thank you. You are real testimonies for me. I've made friends through the Iceblock business, a lot of friends. Somebody who was in Libya contacted me, and we discussed and then discussed business, and they trusted me and everything. I thank you for the trust. I want to thank Lara Laoye, who has been giving me some token money on this YouTube channel, Buy Me Coffee. If you look down, just go down where the title is, just look around the place and just play around. You see where they say join channel membership. You join my channel membership, and then she's able to buy me coffee. And I'm very happy. Every month she's buying me coffee, and that goes a long way to encourage me. You see, the money we make on YouTube by producing this content is very small compared with the data that we use. The data is expensive. Money coming from the views are very, very small, and this and that. But when we have people supporting every month, just say, okay, I'm going to support this individual, and then they do this, and then they do this. And then we also support you by mentioning your name, mentioning your business, and also doing specialized videos that are just tailored towards you. On that channel membership, I'm doing a tutorial on how to make money from content creation, or how to go into content creation. I've done module 1 and module 2. It's about 10 modules, and module 1 and module 2 are ready, and I'm going to upload them very soon, but it's going to be for those on the channel membership alone. There are other videos about how to build a house in 30 days with ease, even with little amount, little capital. I've tested it, I've done something on it, and I'm going to do that video, and it's going to be just for those on the channel membership, so that the real investment that they can go into, I can be putting it there. These are specialized things. These are things that come from experience. They are not things that they teach anywhere in any business school. So all these things I'm putting together, the channel members are going to enjoy it. I want to thank you especially for coming and stopping by on my channel today. And I believe that you have gained value. If you have gained value, go ahead and click the subscribe button, like this video, join my channel membership, share the link of this video with family and friends, and keep coming back for more. If you have questions or comments, drop it in the comment section below. Don't ask me how much. See, go in your locality. Please, I want us to know. I don't make videos for dummies. I'm making videos for people that are sincerely sincere. Go in your locality. Identify somebody doing Iceblock business there. Go and sit the person down. Invite the person. Maybe go to the person and say, this business you are doing, that's very good, well done. Buy him a bottle of malt that, see, take malt. The second day, take malt. The third day, take malt. The fourth day, sit him down. It will tell you everything about the business as far as he is into it. And then you can add that to what I am telling you on this channel. And then you are going to become you are going to become better than that individual, because you have many sources of information. So don't just rely on me alone. And now I am in Ilorin. Dikula is in Lagos. This one is in Ibadan. This one is in Ilorin. Now you are now in Port Harcourt or Abuja, and you want to make Iceblock machine, and then you are contacting me that this and that. If they make it in Lagos, the cost of carrying it to your place, why can't you find out somebody in Abuja who is building? Why can't you find out somebody in that locality where you are who can build? Look for the best builder of Iceblock and your seller, and then buy from them. So cost of movement is not going to be a problem, and many other logistics. Now, if you buy from somebody in Lagos and you're in Abuja, when you want to repair, where do you go to? You can see that is why it's very, very important. There are some cars that are good in India, some cars are good in America, but they don't bring them to Nigeria because the parts, the number of people using them are not many in Nigeria. So you bring the cars that the parts are in Nigeria, so that the repairers also are in Nigeria. Not that you go and break one equipment or one car that if you want to repair it, people that specialize in it, they are not allowed. You are going to suffer when the car has a fault. The same thing with the Iceblock machine. Try to buy in your locality. If you need guidance on how to go about things, ask me. But I don't want you to come and be asking me, I'm in Cameroon, I'm in this place, I want to do Iceblock business, where this and that, what is the price? I don't know the price in Cameroon. I don't know the price in Ghana. Go out there in Ghana if it's a business that you can do in Ghana or Cameroon or anywhere, or in Nigeria and Port Harcourt. Then discuss with people in the locality who are into it. They cannot link you with people that are making, repairing and selling. Then you can key in everything together, and then you become somebody that is in the business. I want us to think, and everybody coming on this channel should be a great thinker. Don't just wait for anybody to bamboozle you with anything. On this channel, I advise you. It is left for you to take the advice or not to take it. Until I come your way in the next one, please subscribe, like this video, share link of this video with family and friends, and keep coming back for more. This video popping up at the side from my channel is the next one I want you to go ahead and watch now. Please go ahead and watch it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.